Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Canines at Old Tavern Farm. We are super busy, as you've seen from some of my earlier posts this week. Gardens are cranking, drought is droughting. It's very dry here. But the bottom line is we're very busy. It's summer here and we have to make hay while the sun shines, literally. So we still have to eat though. So what I thought I would do is show you guys how you can do a quick bread that's not sweet. Most quick breads, pancakes, waffles, biscuits, a lot of quick breads have sugar in them. And I don't always like sugar. So, and I want something bread-wise with our meals. Cornbread is also a great quick bread, but my family doesn't like cornbread, which is weird. Really weird. Sorry, family, I love you, but it's weird. My mom used to make cornbread all the time, put butter beans with it. Oh, so good. Oh, Southern food right there, peeps. Anyway, you can still make a savory muffin, and that's a quick bread. They're quick to put together. You don't have to let them rise. They're snap quick, and they freeze beautifully. So I just wanted to put this video together to show you how you can do it yourself in your kitchens and put your own scratch-made food in your freezer so that you don't have to go, get a burger at the gas station. Although some gas station burgers are really good. There used to be this place where I used to live called Percy Flowers down in North Carolina, and their gas station hot dogs, can I just tell you, I'd always get a Percy Flowers dog all the way with slaw, pickles, and Texas Pete. All the way was chili and onions and mustard. Slaw, pickles, and Texas Pete. Oh, so good. Anyway, all right, that's how quick this recipe is. I can still chatter and chatter and chatter and still get it done. This recipe, by the way, I'm going to put a link in the description box to my website, and the recipe will be up there for you guys to check out. You can also add your own things. These are the things I happen to have on the farm at the time, right now. Later I'll have peppers and I'll have more onions and things like that and garlic. But right now I have herbs and I have cheese that I did get at the grocery store. All right, so we start with muffin mix is dry and wet, added together, and then mixed together. And it's that simple. So I've got 2 cups of flour here. Then I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. So I'm going to add that to my dry ingredients, okay? And then I have like just a big bunch of herbs. I happen to have chives and cilantro and thyme and sage. But cilantro and sage are really like strong personalities. They're like, hello, here I am. But I love chives and everything, as my family knows. I think they're pretty sick of chives right now. But I have also thyme in here, so I have thyme and chives. So I'm going to add those. And you could add as much as you want. You could add any seasoning that you want, any dry seasoning. You can add, if you don't have garlic, you don't have a garden, you have garlic powder, onion salt, all that stuff. Montreal seasoning, whatever you want to put. Doesn't matter. So I have fresh, so I'm going to put fresh. Okay, and then I'm going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar, and there, and that's it. And I'm just going to toss all this together. Those are my dry ingredients. And there's a lot of chemical leavening. Chemical leavening is baking powder and baking soda. And you need that because there's a lot of extra stuff in here. This is a pretty heavy mix. So don't skimp on the chemical leavening. All right, so in my wet ingredients, I have 1.5 cups of buttermilk, 1/4 cup of melted bacon fat, and I heard that. You people in the back of the room, stop it. Bacon fat is fine. What I don't like is I don't like manufactured, factory-made liquid shelf-stable oils. They are highly processed. You can do your own research, but I prefer natural fats, lard, butter, olive oil, that type of thing, and there's not that much in there. Okay, so 1/4 cup of melted bacon fat, 1/2 cup of olive oil, and let's see, what else is in here? 2 eggs. 2 eggs. All right, so that's mix, mix, mix. That's all that's in here, all right? And then I'm gonna add, to my dry, I'm gonna add my wet. Not left-handed either, so. Okay. This over here. Sorry. Taking a picture. All right. Now, if I can find my scoop. The way to portion muffins, I find, being in the biz, is a little thing called a portion scoop. They're fantastic. They come in all different sizes, and they're usually graded by the ounce that they hold. So what I happen to have on hand here is a black handled scoop, which is a 1 ounce scoop. And I was just looking around for it. I always forget something. That's okay. We're not fancy here. Okay, so you want to just mix that together. Try not to mix it too much, or you could get a tough muffin, and nobody likes a tough muffin. It kind of sounds like a pop album from the 80s. Cyndi Lauper, the tough muffin. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my sink, and I'm gonna find my 1 ounce scooper. Okay, black handled scoop. A lot of people call these ice cream scoops, but actually this is an ice cream scoop. This is not an ice cream scoop. Okay, 2 different things. Ice cream scoop, portion scoop. Okay, you'll be able to impress your friends on Jeopardy night. 2 different things. All right. So these come in different sizes. This is a 1 ounce. They come in 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 6 ounce, and 8 ounce, I think. All different colors. So all you have to do is look on Amazon and say black handled portion scoop, and then you have an array of different sizes. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to grab my muffin pans. Be right back. Okay, so muffin pans. All right, this recipe makes 18 1 ounce. Okay, so you are gonna just scoop, and what I do is I do like slightly over. Scoop and drop, that's all you gotta do. And I'm gonna spare you from, and if you want larger muffins, just use a larger scoop. I'm gonna spare you from the busy work here of scooping because it'll take a while. But I did make a batch before you guys showed up. This is what they're going to look like. If you want a larger muffin, then just use a bigger scoop, or use a measuring scoop or whatever you have. Just use what you have. But yeah, these are gorgeous, and I'm going to break one open. They're still hot, and they're delicious. Just making sure that they're delicious. It's research that has to be done. So good. And they're super fast, and you can just take your friend the Ziploc bag and drop them in your Ziploc bag, throw that in the freezer, and all you have to do is just run these in the oven real quick to heat them up, or just zap them in the microwave. Eating on camera. It would be the one time that the crumbs would have to fall out of my mouth when I'm on camera. Anyway, delicious stuff. Super quick. You get 18 muffins, or with the 1 ounce scoop, you get 18 muffins. Sorry. And your family has healthy, delicious, filling, and expensive, good food to eat whenever they want a snack. All right, so these are Munchies. They're lunch muffins or dinner muffins. You could have them for breakfast, I guess, but the sweet muffin has to have something. Let's leave breakfast to the sweet muffin. All right. Thank you for visiting. Virtual hugs. Hug, hug, hug. See you next time. Bye-bye.